Hello everyone, it is Shadows1 and we have the new free week champion rotation for League of Legends. This week we have Akali, Annie, Diana, Fizz, Gangplank, Gragas, Kog'Maw, Lucian, Thresh, and Wukong. As usual, going to go down the list in alphabetical order from A to Z, or in this case A to W, and let you guys know the general items you could expect the champions to have, the lanes they are generally in, and the role they generally fill. Now, I'm going to go off on a limb here and tell you guys straight up the first four, Akali, Annie, Diana, and Fizz, they're all pretty much going to be standard mid champions. The item builds are very, very similar for Akali, Annie, and Fizz, and Diana as well. You're going to get a Rabadon's Death Cap, probably a Zanya's Hourglass, and an Abyssal Scepter. And that's where it really ends with the similarities. Akali, she's an energy user that's AP, and you're going to be getting, for her, a Crystal Scepter would be good. You might be getting a Hextech Gunblade because she does have a little damage based off of AD, but that's really the most you want to get on her is that Gunblade. And yeah, kind of differentiate from there with Annie and Diana, as well as maybe even Fizz. You can get, actually with Diana and Fizz, you can get a Lichbane. That's going to be a staple. Lichbane is also going to be a staple too, pretty much for Akali. I don't think it adds mana, or no, won't add mana to her, but it's still very, very good for her. You might see it on Annie as well. But again, similarities end there. With Diana, she's going to be seen either in the top, jungle, or mid. Annie can be played as support or as AP mid. Akali can be top or mid. And Fizz is generally mid. He may be top depending on who the enemy team sends top. But for Fizz, again, Zanya's Hourglass, Rabadon's Death Cap. For Annie, you can expect to see maybe a Rod of Ages, maybe, you know, I don't know, Rod of Ages, maybe get, I want to say Archangel Staff, have that turn into a Seraph's Embrace. But that's really it. Maybe for Diana as well, get a Landry's Torment, but that's really it. Very standard AP items for Annie, Diana, and Fizz, with Akali being the only exception with getting some AD and not having to rely on mana. Next we have Gangplank, who you can see top most of the time, or jungle. The items you can expect to see on him would be a Tiamat, turn that into a Ravenous Hydra, see maybe a Bloodthirster or Black Cleaver. Either one of those two are going to be good. Can also see him go pretty tanky, get a Randuin's Omen, maybe see that Warmogs. But yeah, that's pretty much it. He's going to be your kind of bruiser. You know, take a lot of hits, be able to dish some out at the same time. Maybe also get a static shiv on Gangplank. Gragas, just like Fizz and Akali and Diana, or Fizz, Annie and Diana, he's going to be mid, played with AP, strictly AP. And again, Rabadon's Death Cap is going to be good on him. Going to be getting that Abyssal Scepter. Abyssal Scepter is pretty much good for 5 of the champions on this list. Akali, Annie, Diana, Fizz, and Gragas. And, you know, that's kind of it for Gragas that I know of. I haven't played him much since they changed him. For Kog'Maw, or Gragas, again, you can expect to see in the mid lane. Kog'Maw, you can expect to see him in the bottom lane as the ADC. This is actually 1 week where, oh no, never mind, I was about to say we don't have a support, but we do. Yeah, Kog'Maw and Lucian you could expect to see played in the bottom lane, built with AD, getting stuff like a Phantom Dancer, Bloodthirster, maybe getting the Blade of the Rune King for both of them. With Kog'Maw, that's kind of standard. Infinity Edge as well for both of them, and maybe a Trinity Force. And again, I can expect to see either one of those two in the bottom lane. Wukong, generally going to be top. Played primarily as the tank, getting the Ravenous Hydra, and maybe a Black Cleaver, but other than that, getting standard tanky items Randuin's Omen, a Warmog's, Sunfire Cape. All those are going to be good for Wukong. And last but not least, we have Thresh, who support. He does scale rather decently with AP with his ultimate. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. And it does hurt. So I would recommend maybe at least getting an Athene's Unholy Grail for Thresh, because that's really all you need with the souls that you're going to collect throughout the game. But yeah, get that Athene's Unholy Grail, get your standard support items, your Runic Bulwark, your Locket of Iron Solari, I believe is still the name of it, unless they changed it. Gonna get, maybe Face of the Mountain? Maybe? Don't quote me on that one, but definitely one of those. I think it's the AP one you're gonna be getting. Actually, I'm positive it's the AP one you're gonna be getting. And what else for Thresh? Yeah, your pretty much standard support items from there on out. That's it, guys. Pretty quick video this time around. My name has been Shadowswalm. I will talk to you all next time.